Hey, how's it going? So I just wanted to kind of walk you through a couple different things here. Um, just some of the logistical side of things that may make a little bit more sense once we kind of get up and running. So I'm going to pop over to OneNote. So I'm going to be using OneNote for our conversations. And so you can see here on my side, because I'm using what's called Class Notebook, you guys can see everybody's name here. Let's see, I can see everybody's name here, but you guys will only see your own name. And so within that, there's 4 different tabs. The first one is the contact log. So if you ever hear me talk about the CCL or the collaborative contact log, this is what I'm referencing. And this is kind of where we'll house our conversations. And we'll work our way left to right each week when we meet. So we'll talk about current reality, alternatives, observations, and then reflections. And so these will be kind of the steps that we go through in that formative assessment cycle that we talked about way back when during orientation. So first questions I have for you to think about, and you can reply back with over the email, which is great, or you can go into OneNote yourself, and then you'll click this little tab here that'll show all your notebooks, and there'll be an option for other notebooks or add a notebook, kind of in that range. And then you can find yours. I can't see everything. I had to move it up. There we go. Add a notebook, and then you'll be able to see Huff 1920 new hires. And so that'll be the notebook that we will kind of communicate through. So the tabs within here, observations, I will embed the PDF every week when I do a walkthrough, and the walkthroughs will be 10 to 15 minutes. Standard 6 will be something that we'll work on in January, so don't worry about it now. That's on the horizon, and I will thoroughly prepare you for that. And then files, anything I share, or your syllabi will go in here, and so you can see them already housed. And yeah, so the observation piece, what are the things I'm looking for? Pretty basic here, you'll see that, and I'll show you a little bit better, and massive text if you can't read like me. First one is content curriculum, up-to-date knowledge of content, curriculum as adopted by the district. Effective lesson design, maximizing instructional time. Sometimes these go hand in hand here. Are my students actively engaged and not just compliant? Differentiation, formative assessments, and monitoring students. This is kind of a cycle in and of itself. You know, am I assessing my kids regularly? Do I know where they're at, what they need to know? What am I doing to differentiate for those kids who need additional supports? Teacher-student relationships, safe learning environment. Is it positive? Is it invitational? Is it safe? And then procedures and routines, behavior supports. So making sure that I've put clear procedures and routines in place, but then what am I going to do when my kids don't fall in line with the predetermined procedures and routines? So you'll get an email from me every time I do a walkthrough that'll have some questions and comments, and I will also place that PDF, and we'll call it Walkthrough 8, whatever it ends up being. Okay, and I'll actually probably put the, not that you care too much, but I'll put that here at the beginning so that I can say today I did a walkthrough. That way I can see 822 first, and then when you click here, you'll see a PDF of the walkthrough in the notes. And then I'll kind of link all that out, and we'll just really have a nice single place to go to. So the questions that I was starting to leave you with a second ago. What is going well? What are the things in your class that you feel really, really great about? Or if there was like one thing that is say, I don't need to change this. It's been fantastic. What's that? All right, great. The ozone email. Cool. What's coming up on the horizon? So what are some of the things you need to be thinking about out in the future? You know, this can be personal things, this can be school. You don't have to tell me, it's fine, but just like what am I thinking about that's coming up? When are midterms? You know, those types of things. I just want to know, how are your kids? Are they enjoying class? Do you feel good? Do you have any kids that you feel like you're just struggling to build a relationship with? You know, some of those conversations. And then the one thing I want you to think about is beginning of class procedures. How are you kicking off the start of class? Do you feel like it's going well? And is this an area that maybe you want me to come in and see here in one of my first walkthroughs? So, last two things. Resources. Do you need anything? Do you have all your resources? Are they working, online, etc.? Please let me know. And then just general needs. Is there anything else that you feel like you need right now? So, hope you have a great evening. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And I think I've got a couple walkthroughs that in the building next week, and I will totally be through before our next consult. So have a great day. Bye.